What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie. So I've invented a couple basketball games, and I did videos on some of the games that I invented, and I showed people how to do them. And it's one of the great things about basketball is it's one of the only sports that you can completely play by yourself, and it takes nothing but a ball and something to throw it in, right? You don't have to have a full NBA half court. All you need is a ball and something round that you can put. You can throw it in a bucket. It doesn't matter. But it's one of those only sports that you can completely play solo. So I come out here and I try to think of different ways to keep me excited and to keep my cardio going. And I came up with a game, actually 2 games the other day, that worked out pretty well. And it's just good shooting games that teaches you how to rebound, get the ball, and then keep going. And what I do is I give myself a point total, either 50 or 25, depending. Like I went back to back the other day, so I did 25 and 25. But you could, if you're just coming out to shoot around and you get a little exercise, you can play to 50. So there's 2 games that I did. It's 3-2-1, and then the other one is called and 1. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And if you are somebody who likes to get out and play ball, or if you have a kid, if you're a coach, you can show kids this, or show your own kids this, and they can get out there in the driveway and play their own game. As long as you have an area that's a designated 3-point area, a designated free throw line, maybe even a designated top of the key. So if you're playing at the park, it's easy because those lines are already marked. Mine, hold on a second. Mine are marked to NBA specs. The only reason my pickleball net is there is so the ball doesn't roll off the end when it bounces off of here. After you make it in, you get a lot of that and the ball will roll. But I have the free throw line, top of the key, and the NBA 3-point line, which is 23 feet 9 inches, and a far distance. But so this is what I did. I came out here and I said, okay, let me start this game. So I'm going to go to the 3-point line. This is going to be my start, and I'm going to shoot a 3. If the 3 goes in, it's worth 3 points. Wow, it really looks crooked when I hold the phone. It's worth 3 points. If I happen to miss the 3-point shot and the ball bounces out of bounds somewhere, just goes astray and goes out of bounds, then I take that ball and I come to the top of the key, only if the ball goes out of bounds, and I shoot for a 2-point basket. So anything outside of the box, and this is obviously, normally you're probably used to seeing a box where the line starts here and goes that way instead of here. But on NBA is 16 feet, so that's why it's that way. But so basically there's my 2-point shot, is I'll shoot it from here. And if it goes in, then it's 2 points. If it misses, I go get the rebound and shoot. And if I take my 3-point shot and miss and it doesn't go out of bounds, I go rebound and I shoot. Now, anywhere inside of this box, even if it's all the way in this corner with 1 foot, that's a 1-point basket. Anywhere outside of the box, even if I'm really, really close on the baseline, that's a 2-point basket. So anywhere within the 3-point line is 2 points. Anywhere within the paint is 1 point. And anywhere, obviously, from 3 is 3 points. And I'll show you how this game works. Shit, I dropped the... All right, so this is how the game starts. I'm behind the 3-point line. I'm going to take a shot from 3. And it went in. My first shot went in. Sometimes they just go in. So now I have 3 points. I come back to the 3-point line. And I can shoot. If I don't miss 3s, I just stand here and shoot. I'm going to miss. I might have to miss just to show you how the game works. But I'll take another shot. And oh, it missed. So now what I got to do is rebound. I catch the rebound, and I'm not going to circle back to get the shot I want. Where I get the rebound is pretty much where I'm going to shoot from. So now that's a 1-point basket because I'm inside the paint. So now I have 4 points. Since it was a make, I'm going to come back to the 3-point line. I wonder if I can get one to go out of bounds. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I wanted to get one to go to bounce off the rim and go out of bounds. It didn't. So I got to try and get it to go out of bounds without just throwing up an air ball. Damn, I keep making threes. Hold on. All right. One of these has to deflect out of bounds. Copy that. That's like 3 in a row. Hold on. The problem is when you practice making them all day long, it makes it harder to miss on purpose. So here we go. That should be short. Promise. Promise. All right, here we go. So I'm not going to get this rebound. Oh, no, it just went out of bounds. Crap, it really did. It bounced over my net. Hold on. Okay, so because I missed and it rolled out of bounds, I'm taking the ball at the top of the key, the circle where above the free throw line. So I'm in there. So now I would shoot here, and just like that, I have 2 points. So because I made that, and so now I'd add it, I don't even know what the total is now, but I'd add it and I'd come back to the 3-point line where I started. Let's see if I can miss one and have it stay inbounds. Let me go get it. Hold on. I mean, I don't mind making them, honestly. So, all right, miss, stay inbounds. Now, when it stays inbounds, when I can catch one inbounds, I have to hustle and get to it. It's not just kind of wait and hope it. No, the point of this game is exercise. So, there it is. It's going to miss. It's going to miss. So, I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to shoot it. Oh, I missed. And just like that, that's a 1-point basket. Because I rebounded, got a 2-point basket. I missed, which is good for video, and then made a simple layup. And after that, it would just bring me right back to here. So you start with a 3, you make it, you get another one. You miss it, and you catch it anywhere inside the paint, you shoot it, that's a 1-point basket. If I rebound it and I'm outside of the paint, that's a 2-point basket. If I take a shot from anywhere and it goes out of bounds, I take it from the top of the key for a 2-point try. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, however you want to call it. So that is that game. Whew. So the next game I call and 1. And basically, this one's pretty simple. Again, I start at the 3-point line and I'm going to take a shot. If I make the shot, I get a free throw. If I miss the shot, I just like the last game, I rebound it. Now, the difference with this one is after every single make, you take a free throw. That's why it's called and 1. So, basically, shot, make, free throw. The difference is there's no 1-point basket here. So, I can't shoot it from in the paint. If the ball drops after a miss and doesn't leave the paint, I take it from the top of the key for a 2-point try, and then my only 1-point try would be the free throw. If it goes out of bounds, again, I get it at the top of the key for a 2-point try. It pretty simple. This one is to focus on rebounding and then getting your free throws down, which is very, very important. And how to read and get around and work the box fast. You can put your feet in the box. You know, I can run through the box to get to a rebound, but I can't shoot it in the box. Okay, so every shot is either a 2 or a 3-point basket. And if I make it, then I get a free throw for 1 point. So I'll show you this one. All right, hold on. All right, probably missed this first one. 3-point try. Here we go. All right, good. So now, as soon as it gets out of the box, I take my shot. So I got my rebound. I missed a shot. I got my rebound again outside the paint, and I took my shot. So now I have 2 points. After that, I would come to the free throw line. I missed a free throw. Hold on. So the whole point of this is to get better at free throws. So even if I miss my free throw, it's not, okay, now start fresh. No, I missed my free throw. Now I have to start all over again. I mean, I have to go again. If I miss 10 in a row, I'm taking 10 free throws in a row. Now, it shouldn't take that long because they're called free throws for a reason. I shouldn't have missed. I shouldn't have missed. That's better. So, after every make, even if it's a free throw, come back to the 3-point line and you start all over again. So it's called and one because after every shot, you get and one. You get a free throw attempt. After every miss, you get a top of the key 2-point attempt. After every made free throw after your make, you start again from the 3-point line. So it's pretty simple. I mean, basketball is great because it doesn't matter what level you are. Anybody can throw a ball in the air. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You're getting exercise. Who cares? And eventually, they go in, and you can feel pretty good about yourself. I freaking love this game because when I'm out here all by myself, it's just me and the hoop. That's it. I take a shot. If it goes in, it goes in. If it misses, it misses. And I'm good. I'm fine. And so the good thing is for me is the majority of shots I take, I make. Sometimes. But that's good. So now let's see. I got an hour before Patriots-Houston game. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little basketball. That's it for this one. Until next video, I am Donnie. Oh, now until next video.